you're supposed to take advantage of on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On second and very short, Trubisky. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Play action. Now Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 67 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. Here's Trubisky to throw. his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
The 34-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Right here. Check three.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Now Trubisky to throw. And that will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He gives it off to Carson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And Mostert with a first down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On second down, Mostert. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Cardinals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 8.
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Isabella.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll try and run for it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again. Second and 10. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's out to the left and complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
To number 82. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They get this out left. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Then they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 48.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now, the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
He's got his man on the crossing route. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 48.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move, 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
39.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
57's the mark. Mark 57. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Incomplete. It's now third down and less than a yard.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
First and 10.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Check 55. Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Now it's Trubisky. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
10 yards to go.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Eagles' 6-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Watch the screen. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Here I come. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Cardinals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's Wentz to throw. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Complete to Jalen Reagor. 10 yards.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
22-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
9-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again with Sanders. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The ball 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.